Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Dr. Affy and I'm going to take you through a 10-minute hip mobility flow. It's going to help you if you have that achy low back pain, but we are sticking to a strict routine. We're doing each move for 1 minute. Let's go. Let's start off by a pigeon pose on the right side. Here we go. Time's on the clock, 1 minute. This is your opportunity to see what feels good. Take a few minutes to scan your body in this position, and if you're feeling any achiness, just breathe into it. I like to start up on my hands, and then as I feel more comfortable, I take it down to my elbows. We're almost there. Continue to breathe. Wiggle around, find your groove. We're getting ready to switch to an adductor rock, which is going to target the toes and the inner thighs. Stick with me. We're almost there. Continue to breathe. Feel the stretch on the right glute. You can feel free to come up to your hands or back down to your elbows. I'm trying to go a little deeper here as we only have a few seconds left. And we're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to an adductor rock. Now I'm working the inner thigh of the right leg here. Notice how my toe is going up every time I swing my body back. My left foot, the toes are curled under. This just allows for me to get a deeper stretch all through the posterior chain, which means the back side of my body. It's putting my toes in extension, which is really good moving up the chain. Begin to rock back and forth. Hold it for as long as you'd like in this backwards position, and then rock forward. We're going to be going into pigeon pose on the opposite side now in 4, 3, 2, move right away to the left side pigeon pose. Let's compare this side. Let's see how it feels. For me, this side's a whole lot tighter. That's okay. Take a few seconds here. Acclimate your body. Again, starting on your hands, scanning your body, taking note of how you feel. You can move your neck around, wiggle your shoulders, do what feels right for you in this moment. Big belly breaths as we progress down to the elbows if you feel comfortable. Switching over to adductor rocks in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's move it. Now we're working the left leg in an adductor rock. Again, now my right toes are curled under, which means that I'm working my toes and all that fascia under the foot, connecting to the calf and the hamstring and even your low back, believe it or not. Rock as deep as you want. Holding it for just a few seconds as your hip connects to your foot. You guys have a few options with that back foot, and I want to show you from a side angle. You can either point the toes and sit back, or you can curl the toes under, and that's what I've been doing. This one's a little more intense, and if you point your toes, it's less intense. We are switching over to an iron cross. Lay on your back, let's go. Laying on your back, cross one leg over. Look to the opposite side. Hips are twisting to my left side, I'm looking to my right side. We're gonna hold this position for 30 seconds. You might feel a little bit uncomfortable taking your knee all the way down to the floor. Let yourself relax here. Follow your breath and follow your body. If you need to ease up, just back the leg off. 30 seconds left, you have an option to grab that back leg, stretching the quad. Switching to the opposite side in 3, 2, 1. Core tight and rotate your body over. Stretch that right leg down across your body as you begin to look to the left. Hold for 30 seconds, and then if you'd like, for the last 30 seconds, grab the back leg. The next move I like to call the roly-poly. Lay on your back, grab your knees, and bring them up to your chest. Then begin to roll in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Tuck your chin to round that spine. Take a few deep breaths in and go where your body takes you. We're going to be transitioning to a runner's lunge. Ready? And here we go. Let's go ahead and get on all fours. Bring the right leg up towards your shoulders and your hands, and then extend the back leg. If this is too difficult for you to pick that back leg up off of the floor, feel free to just drop the knee. Take an opportunity to move your hips around, wiggle back and forth, push your hips forward towards the ground. And of course, keep your core tight. Breathe with me, we're almost there. For the last 30 seconds, we're moving into a Spider-Man. Take the same arm that you have with the front leg and begin to rotate. Drop that front elbow down towards the floor, and if you can't reach, that's okay. You're just aiming to get there. Elbow down, rotate up. Last one here as we begin to switch in 3, 2, 1, other side. Same exact position. Take note of how you feel on this side. Maybe you're tighter, maybe you're looser. Maybe you can hold that back leg straight for longer. If you need to come down to your knee, feel free, and keep pushing those hips towards the floor. Big belly breath here. Feel free to do some neck rotations. And we're going to begin to do the Spider-Man for the last 30 seconds of this movement. We only have one move left. You guys have done an amazing job. Your hips, your back, and your core will thank you after this. The child's pose will be our last move in 3, 2, and 1. Transitioning to the child's pose, bend your knees and take your hips back. You're trying to aim for your butt to touch your heels as you are reaching forward actively. Try to keep your elbows up off of the floor and your fingertips spread wide. Press your hands into the floor. Act like someone is pulling your hands forward and your hips back. Feel that stretch all along your spine. If this is painful for your knees, feel free to have a wider stance. As we take our last few breaths here, think of something that you're grateful for. Hold on to that thought. Breathe it in. and exhale it out. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for joining me with this hip mobility series. I hope you join me for more sessions like this. And if you liked today's session, go ahead and subscribe below.